Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Firefly Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a pick a card reading for what big changes are coming your way. So these are good or bad changes, or perceived good or bad changes. Whatever comes up in your reading, we are going to get the guidance and the overall picture of what's going on so that you guys are prepared. This is a general reading. It might not resonate 100%. If you'd like a personal reading, please check out the link in the description. And yes, that is the only way that I do my readings, guys. For the personal readings, make sure to, in each and every video, there is a link. That's the only way to book a reading with me. I sincerely hope that nobody got scammed, because that did recently happen. So I apologize for that. And as always, protect yourself, okay? So, and just be vigilant. But yes, the link is in the description, as well as on the Calendly page. You'll see some upcoming services, which I will give you more info on soon. So here are the four groups for our pick a card. What big changes are coming your way? Group number 1 is pink tourmaline. Group number 2 is the lucky charm heart. The reason that this is here, you can thank my little niece. She was eating her cereal, and then she pulled out she gave me the heart. I didn't use the same one because hers had milk on it, but she pulled it out and gave it to me, so I figured I would include that. That's group number 2. Group number 3 is yellow aventurine. And group number 4 is the chakra selenite wand. So it's a full thing. That's what it looks like up close. Okay, you can't really see that, but there you go. All right. So make sure to take a couple of deep breaths and go with whatever one is calling towards you the most, that you feel in your gut is the right group for you. The timestamps are going to be in the description and in the comments. And again, if any group just seems to immediately not resonate with you, feel free to pick a different one. It happens sometimes, okay? So whenever you are ready, I will see you at your reading. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 1, which is the pink tourmaline. That is the first time I ever owned the stone, and apparently it's one of the things it's good for is helping to heal childhood wounds and traumas and things like that. I thought it was such an interesting stone, and I have black tourmaline. That works really, really well for protection, so just thought I'd share that with you. So Spirit, this reading is for group number 1. And the energies in their life right now, especially what big changes are coming their way. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 1, Spirit. Alrighty. So, group 1, let's see what's going on for you guys. I feel a little bit of a heaviness. Spirit, for group 1. For group 1, please, what big changes are coming their way? for group one, what big changes are coming their way? Any major changes for group one in any area of their lives? Can you please provide us with some guidance and clarity? Okay. We have a nice start here. Okay. So, group one, we have here the 3 and the 6 of Wands. We have the Hermit, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. Now, as you guys probably know by now, I don't typically read cards in reverse. Some of them were kind of wonky. I think the 6 of Wands was trying to come out as reversed, which is interesting to me. This could be indicating that I feel that you guys are a little bit confused about your success, but particularly the success of your future with the 3 of Wands coming up here. Some of you, this is going to be quite specific. Some of you are moving with the 3 of Wands, relocating, moving, expanding your life in some way. And I do feel that you are confused about whether or not it's going to be a success, okay? So that could be something there. Then you have the Hermit card. Yeah, so a lot of contemplation here, a lot of soul seeking, a lot of kind of working to ground yourself and working to sort out your finances, your career, and different things like this. And you've turned inward in the recent past, in the present. It looks like you've turned inward and you have actually been seeking guidance from the divine, and you've been actually doing a very good job. I do see that you have taken these smart steps moving forward, and you are taking practical approaches, trying to solve everything, trying to tackle every problem that comes your way with a sense of some kind of grace and some kind of, you know, logic and, again, practical approach here. So that is nice to hear, and I'm glad. So the fact that you guys are confused, apprehensive, doubtful of the success, I feel that you probably know intuitively that the doubt is just a doubt and it's just a fear talking, because we have here the Judgment card. I feel like I've been seeing this for a while now. Sincerely, it's been about a year that we've all in the collective have been seeing the Judgment card. And I mean, I would like to hope that we are evolving and we are expanding and we are ascending. We're growing that sense of enlightenment, right? So we don't see, so the big changes are not revealed yet in the cards. This is kind of like the foundation first. You guys have matured. You've grown so much wiser, smarter, and the word practical keeps coming up. This makes me feel that in the past, you probably felt a little bit scattered, disorganized, and maybe incapable. Like you just always doubted yourself and your abilities. Something with your capabilities is coming up here. But you've grown severely with the Hermit card. Well, significantly with the Hermit card. Some of you have, this is earth energy. The Hermit is Virgo, Queen of Pentacles. Yes, a lot of heavy earth energy here. Definitely Virgo or Capricorn. And I don't normally call out zodiacs, at least, you know, sometimes I do with the major arcana. So the first big major change is within yourself. If you are not, excuse me, if you have not recognized this about yourself, they're just taking this moment. Spirit is taking this moment to ask you to acknowledge this, to take just one look back at your year or a couple of years, even a couple of months, half a year, whatever. And they're asking you to recognize this, acknowledge this, and absorb this. This is going to help with the major changes that are going to come up for you, okay? Yes, you've grown so much. And I feel that you've proven yourself. Oof, that was strong. That was a strong message. You have proven yourself, and that means a lot to you, because I feel like people in your immediate world have given you a hard time. They've really been unfair to you in a lot of ways. Maybe you have made some perceived mistakes in your past, and for that reason some people have opted to judge you and give you a hard time, but you've really, really proven yourself, not to the rest of the critical world, but you've proven yourself to you, and that is what matters. I love this. and I'm really happy to hear this, okay? So let's kind of expand the circle here. Spirit, what major changes, what big changes for group 1 are coming their way? Let's say within maybe 6 months to a year, 6 months. I'm not really going to be picky with the time frame, but what big changes are coming their way soon? Let's just say that soon. I don't want to complicate this video tonight. What big changes are coming towards them soon? If we don't see anything environmental, I can certainly expand my search, because I've done a reading similar to this, and it was a little bit more internal as well, which is still good, still helpful. All right. Yes, we do have the Page of Wands. I do feel strongly that you guys will be, I do feel a sense of movement, right? So some of you, yes, are going to be moving in terms of your house, your apartment, your rooms, your offices, whatever the case is, something like that. We have another wand. So yeah, Page of Wands, but this is good movement. I like this movement. If it's not actual relocation, there's just something with the physical body I'm feeling, even though wands typically I don't really associate with that. But there's something here. You're like picking up and going. Like I feel a sense of adventure. So if you're not moving, perhaps you're going on some kind of a unexpected vacation, or maybe you know the vacation's coming. There's something here. We're moving. Okay? And look at this. Wow. You have 2 pages. You have 2 fortunate messengers in your reading. So we have the wands. This is like a breath of fresh air, that passion, that fire. The swords, there is going to be some, I got communication from this card, and I don't usually get communication from the Page of Swords. There could be some communication coming through, and I will certainly get more info on this. Look at the, oh my gosh, the Sun and the Temperance card coming out together. How blessed this is. So some of the major changes, okay, don't worry. The Tower card is not anywhere near as chaotic as it was for you in the past. You've made quite a few Tower transformations. You've done the bulk of the hard work. There's other hard work involved, but not in the same way that it was before. I feel that a lot of your stress, a lot of the stress and the burden is coming to a clean close as we as we move forward into these months, okay? Some of you, it might be sprinkled throughout the next couple of months, but don't worry, it is coming to a close, and I see it sealing itself up, and you're going to be much more protected moving forward. So this is yet another spiritual shift for you guys. You can handle it by now. You've proven that you can handle it. The Judgment card and the Tower card coming out together here, as well as the Page of Swords. This is clarity. This is focus. I feel a sharpness. There might be some projects coming in for you guys. Page of Swords, I see that here. Yes, I see a shift within your creative mind, your energetic self, your energetic body. There's some kind of project or something that's going to get you quite excited. I can get more on that next. But the Sun and Temperance together is just so beautiful, because we have happiness, high vibration, abundance, healing, faith, balance. All of this is coming towards you. Okay, yes, I love this energy. It's just so... And this I noticed twice. We'll see. What am I going to do over here? Spirit, what else can you tell us about the Page of Swords? Is there any message specific for the Page of Swords for group 1? We have the Page of Cups. Okay. Page of Wands, Page of Swords, Page of Cups. You guys are blessed. These little guys, they have that childlike spirit, a very welcome energy. These are messengers of good fortune, and you have 3 of them in one small spread so far. That is amazing. So blessings of all kind. They might not be obvious blessings, but they're going to be very powerful ones. When I say obvious, it's not like, I mean, I think that they're going to be pretty obvious in a sense that you're going to feel happy about them. But what I meant was that some people might not think of it, other outsider people might not think of it as a blessing, but you will, and you do. So it's going to make you feel very grateful. This could be a sense of abundance and security, confidence, focus and motivation, clarity of mind, all of this. And it means a lot to you. And this is going to be threefold. Well, Page of Swords didn't... Okay, wait, hang on. So, Spirit, what is the message behind the Page of Swords? Can you please give us... Is there any... let's see. You got to be kidding me. Okay, you have all 4 pages in one spread, and this is not even a lot of cards compared to Page of Pentacles. This is amazing. I love this. Some of you guys are involved with children, it looks like, on a regular basis. Maybe you are a parent, or maybe you work with kids, or maybe you will be involved with children, but this is a lot of fortune in one spread. And in terms of the big changes, it's actually telling me that it's not going to be one specific change. So if you do get communication, it very well could be, so there's a split message here. It could be in the area of work. It could be in the area of love, which we will see, or friendship, or like something matters of the heart. So four pages in a row. You guys are blessed all around. I feel your big heart. I feel your compassion, your empathy, your motherly or fatherly, your parental nurturing heart is here. It's obvious. You're very giving. You're very generous. And it's about time that you were taken care of, is what I'm seeing here. So again, the big changes coming your way. It's not limited to one thing. A lot of it's spiritual, mental. Let's take a look at a little bit more of the physical in terms of, yeah, let's see that. Spirit, can you let us know the big changes for group 1 in terms of, let's say, events or the external physical world? What big changes, besides moving and movement, what big changes are coming for them, coming towards them? Okay, we have the 6 of Pentacles. There is going to be a lot more abundance and prosperity, it's looking like here, or fairness, something like that. Things are somehow, yeah, it looks like things are gonna somehow get easier and even out in terms of either like a financial burden, a career burden, something with work. So it could be a work burden if you're not currently working at a company. It could be something like with the matters of the home life and just like personal burdens. It's going to be a lot lighter is what they're saying here. A lot more lightweight or something like that. Okay, let's see what else. What other big changes are coming towards them in an external sense? Whoop. 2 of Wands again. Okay, so I think that's pretty much, that's what it's looking like is the message for the most part. So if it's not actual movement or relocation or moving, it does look like there is something here to explore, or again, some kind of adventure. That's really the repeating message here. So that's, I think, sort of like something that's overpowering the reading. Any other big changes? Let's extend it. Any other big changes coming up soon beyond this point? Okay, yeah. So here we have, we had the 5 of Wands from before. I remember that was an accident. It came out around this part. So, and it's good. That actually was meant to be. So we have the 4 and the 5 of Wands coming up together. There's going to be harmony coming into your life, whether this is in the area of home or, again, friendships or relationships. Harmony is coming your way. There used to be this conflict. It might still be in your energetic field and your environment. Conflict, disagreements, hassles, arguments, tension, fighting, everything. And it's going to be replaced with this. I love that. You know, naturally, I don't think these readings are good, because someone once commented on a past video and they were like, oh, well, I don't want to hear about emotional changes. I want to hear about like, oh, am I going to get rich? I'm like, that's not what these readings are about. So I would love to tell you you're going to win the lottery, but that wouldn't make any sense, right? So this to me, I mean, come on, harmony, happiness, healing, stability, transformation. You might as well be winning the lottery. This is amazing stuff. Anyways, some of you might not agree with that. That's fine. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. Again, stability, and we are hinting here at some kind of change within the career. Now let's look at that, because that is going to, Ace of Pentacles at the bottom. This is going to coincide with the spiritual transformation, which is very clearly coming through, happiness and healing as well. Spirit, what are the big changes for group 1 coming their way in the area of career and finance specifically? So, yeah. So we have the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Wands, excuse me, coming up together. One second. All right. You're going to be freed from something. And since we are clarifying the area of finance and career, you're going to be freed from anything that made you feel trapped, whether this means that you're going to be doing a lot better with your, something like with your debt, some financial burden, your career or work or whatever in that area, burden. Whatever it was that was making you feel trapped and unable to even think about moving forward, that is going to be freed. Give yourself a little bit of time, just be patient. It is coming through. Ace of Wands is a wonderful new beginning, and the Page of Wands makes me think of a breath of fresh air, but this is an ace. This is a completely new chapter in regards to that feeling of freedom and creating opportunities for change, especially within that area. Now let's get a different deck just to mix it up a little bit. I don't know which, let me see. I have grown fond of this one, the Light Seers Tarot. It's just kind of hard to shuffle sometimes, but let's see what they have for you. Okay. We have the Lover's card at the bottom again. I don't know if they're trying to hint at something, but I did see it a few times. Okay, Spirit, any clarification so far? Any other big changes coming in for group 1? Please and thank you. This is a nice spread, though. I really like the shape that it created. It's just very triumphant. It's very creative and interesting to look at. What was I saying? Group 1. Yes, Spirit, Group 1. Major changes, big changes coming in for... Oh, Eight of Wands at the bottom, another movement card. Spirit, Group 1. What are the big changes coming up for them, coming their way? So it is so far so good. I didn't have to give you guys much guidance or advice on like anything particularly negative. It's all looking wonderful. If anything, it's only going to get better. The stuff that you're going through in terms of negative energies is what you might be going through in the present. But like I said, this is going to shift for you. And because you've grown so resilient, I feel like you already have so many of the tools that you need. Okay. Wow. The Sun card comes up for the second time. So much happiness and freedom. Look at the stance in this card. Very different version of the Sun card, but I mentioned being freed. We have the Wheel, as in the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, I can't believe this is such a wonderful combo. 2 major arcana cards. Happiness, destiny, life path, and look at the body language. Freedom, openness. Is that a pair of dice on her? Yeah, it is. So she's kind of leaving things up to chance and just surrendering to fate, surrendering to spirit, and she just is so balanced and confident on this card. Okay, so things are aligning and things are going to be completely turning in your favor. A turning point. The wheels are turning in your favor is what this is all about here. Okay, let's do a little bit more, but I think that all of these cards are just, it's the same message here, and it's all equally beautiful. Okay, anything else? Any different messages? What big changes are coming their way for Group 1? Any different additional messages, Spirit? Anything else that we need to know? Please and thank you, Group 1, Group 1. The World. It can't, I mean, it just keeps increasing. You guys are really, really evolving, coming full circle, starting a new chapter. That's the big change. With your evolution, with your enlightenment, you're changing everything for yourself. So yes, that's career and finance, home life, harmony within your relationships, feeling free and feeling more creative, as well as this movement over here. I am so happy for you guys. Like, you did it. You did it. I love this energy. So I'm not sure what else to even get for you here. Spirit, do you have any final messages, any final words? Hidden messages, perhaps, final words for group 1 and the big changes that's coming their way. So when I saw a couple of times the Lovers card, once at the bottom here and I think it was twice at the other deck at the bottom. Yeah, it's hinted at, but it's not what's in the forefront of these blessings quite yet. Okay, well, that's under, you know, if you're in a deep soul connection and a loving soul connection, obviously that's not for you guys. I'm talking about if you're not currently in a connection. I do sense that, yes, that's going to come as a part of this in the right time. But what Spirit's message for you guys, group 1, was all about you and your world. So the final cards we have here. Okay, this card sometimes looks a little scary in this deck, but it's actually a very good card. So we have the Four of Swords. Some of you are, I mentioned a vacation over here. I feel like you are going to be taking some well-deserved rest very soon. Yes, there's going to be some more hurdles. I do sense that there's going to be a couple of more things you have to sort out or get out of the way and just sort of like conquer. That's the word, like uphill battle, conquer. But it's coming soon. You're going to be able to rest. You're going to be able to clear your mind again and feel much more rejuvenated, which is such a nice thing to hear after all this hard work. Okay, and then finally here you have the Empress and the King of Swords coming out together. The Empress, you know, yes, standing in your power, but the Empress can sometimes talk about fertility, you know, take what resonates with that one, because that one's not going to resonate for all. But yeah, just being in a complete energy of abundance. So I think they're just kind of confirming that. Then the last card is the King of Swords, just for curiosity's sake. Spirit, is there anything that you can tell us about the Empress and the King of Swords? Anything, any other messages you want to let us know about for these two cards? Anything at all? Temperance. That's interesting. Spirit, what about the King of Swords specifically? King of Swords. Clarity on King of Swords. I feel that someone might speak truth to you, and this is going to be quite healing, okay? Because the Temperance card did come up twice. Okay, nothing, they don't want to tell me anything with that one, but that might happen here. Someone, it could be anybody, it could be, I don't know, a past love connection, it could be a friend, it could be a family member. It does look like someone is going to speak truth towards you. They're going to extend their communication. That's connecting with this one too. They're going to extend some brief communication, and that's probably all it's going to take. You're going to feel very healed by it. It might just be a little thing. I don't see it as anything quite major, but it did show up. So anyway, I'll leave it there. Group 1, I loved your reading. It was so nice. And let us know in the comments how everything's going with you. If you don't believe this, if you don't feel it quite yet, please be open to this, because all the blessings are here. But again, if it didn't resonate at all, feel free to pick a different group. But that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Blessings. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 2, which is the Lucky Charm Heart. Okay, so let's get right into it. Spirit, this reading is for group 2, and the energies for them in their life right now, especially what big changes are coming their way. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 2. So this I felt called to tell you guys. The reason why I start off my readings with that, it's like a sort of like an intention, this affirmation. It does help to focus the energies, and words are always going to be important. So for you guys, I am feeling called to tell you this. So maybe start off your day or the end of the night with any kind of strong intention that you want. I rattle off these phrases now and it does feel second nature, but it does change the readings. It's very important for me that I do them. I figured I would share that with you. All right, I'm going to shuffle one more time and get right into it. Okay, Spirit, for group 2, what big changes are coming their way? Spirit, please and thank you for group 2. Interesting. All right. 7 of Swords. What a unusual start. What big changes are coming their way for group 2? Big changes, big changes. All right, yeah, something. All right, let me not jump ahead. Let me just get these. Okay. 7 of Swords we begin with. Then we also have the 7 of Wands as well. I don't know if 7 means anything to you guys. Maybe it could be like a significant month, day, or amount of time. We'll see if it does come up. So we have also the Knight of Wands. Could be some movement. We have the, oh, there it is. So I said movement, 8 of Cups. Yeah, oh my goodness. You guys are going to be walking away from something. That is very clear here. You have the Page of Wands and the World. Absolutely. You guys, group 2, you're going to be moving on from something that you were attached to for a while. Okay, this, as we move forward, is going to be a positive shift. The World is the last card of the Major Arcana. You're coming full circle, wanting to be fulfilled, ready to be fulfilled and happy in your life, and you're about to start a new chapter. Okay, I feel it very strongly. It feels good. It's a sense of relief. You guys had hope in this, and you had your doubts in the past, but you were a little bit more open this time, hopeful this time, and it does come through. Okay, what a relief. I feel it. So we started off with the 7 of Swords. Very similar energy. 8 of Cups has to do with just walking away from something, whereas the 7 of Swords, sometimes that has to do with a couple of things. Things that are being hidden, deceit, or in other smaller, amounts, I would say betrayal, something like that. But I see this as you guys stepping away from a situation or potentially a person, okay? 7 of Wands here, there was a lot of effort to keep things the way that they were, or, well, on one side of things. 7 of Wands is just, I do feel a tug of war with you and another person or a situation. It was, oh boy, definitely a back and forth. Yes, it does feel like a tug of war. I do feel tension and resistance and fighting. It's not necessarily from you. Okay, so general reading, it could be one or the other. Energies could be like, roles could be reversed. But there is a push and pull going on over here. You are, I not to say the word fighting, but you are really striving over here to pull away. And I do see that you achieve that. Page of Wands. So the Knight is going this way, Page is going this way, and you just break apart from something or someone, and you do start this completely new chapter. That is so, oh, I love this. Okay. Now let me clarify that. Whatever it is that you're walking away from, or you will be, was not serving you. I'm going to phrase it like that. I'm not saying it was good or bad. I'm just saying that for what I'm feeling, it wasn't serving you and your highest good. So for some of you, it might have been a negative situation. Others of you, it could have just been that the situation or the energy wasn't allowing you to grow. And you, at this point of your life, there was this frustration, like, I want to grow, I want to move forward, I want to have a sense of direction, I want more. And that's what's coming for you. So that's exciting. Oh my. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Eight of Swords, which speaks of, you know, feeling constricted, feeling trapped, stuck, all that stuff. Okay, let's keep going. I am relieved for this. Spirit, any other additional messages so far? Clarity. Group 2, what big changes are coming their way? Spirit, please and thank you for group 2. Your cards are popping out. You see that? Okay, we have the 3 here. 2 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, and the Judgment card. Holy cow. So group 1 got Judgment pretty early on, and I told them, we've been getting this card for the collective for like a whole year straight, because that's exactly the time that we're in, and here you guys are showing up in your ascension, okay? 2 of Wands, you're moving forward in your life. Some of you, it's going to be a totally new sense of excitement, adventure, and like you can breathe again. Again, kind of similar to group 1 in some aspects, but you guys are very unique. It is a totally different reading, but they did get some of this energy too. We have the 3 of Pentacles, very clear sign here that some of you are going to be expanding in the area of work or finance, or like if not work, working with others in some sense, okay? Judgment, pretty obvious to me that you guys are lifting, you're rising, you are ascending and completely maturing in a sense of taking back your power or control of what you want to do in your life and in your life path. If this is what you want, if this is what you want to do and you want to expand and rise or just see out into the future, and if some of you even want to travel or embark upon this new journey with your whole life path and direction, this is coming for you. Okay? Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. So let's see what else. 2 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. Let me see what else so far. I feel like I'm gonna have to clarify some of these individually. Let's see what pops up. And we have the World card, so yeah, I don't know. I think some of you are aching for adventure or something like that. What else do I clarify here? Let me just get one more general shuffle here. Spirit, anything else? What else for group 2? What big changes are coming their way? Oh my goodness. Okay. Some of you, the thing that you were moving on from, this isn't a bit of a more, I would say it's a bit more of an extreme case. Remember I said that some of you, it wasn't that negative, it was just not serving you. So this message is for those of you that it was quite negative, okay? Some of you are going to be moving on, escaping, exiting from this. A connection, most likely a romantic connection or a domestic situation that caused you constant grief, worry, anxiety. Constant. Okay. And I think that some of you are already splitting away from this. Possibly you're already separated from the situation, but energetically it was like all over your energetic field. It was just like, I feel it. So, I mean, whatever stage you're in, it does look like you are shifting forward. And I'm not telling you what to do here, by the way. Go with your intuition and whatever you feel is right. But if this is the case, if you are feeling this heavy stress, I think that the answer is pretty much clear there, okay? Now, we move forward with the Knight of Cups. This is you and your healing. But I'm really, look at this. The Knight of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Talk about being in your power. So yes, you're healing and you're moving in a very, I feel, a good pace. It's like a steady, it's not the Knight of Pentacles, it's not the Knight of Swords, but the Knight of Cups, a very happy medium. You're moving forward, again, with the Queen of Swords, with a sense of trust, clarity, and purpose, direction, purpose, motivation, all these things. It's also just being honest with yourself, because I feel like over here you were just so cluttered, and just confused about things. But I am welcoming this energy. So the mind is going to be a clear space. And that is something that most likely wasn't the case. I mean, look at the Nine of Swords. So let's get a little more here. Eight of Swords at the bottom. Did I shuffle all the way through? I don't remember what I do. Okay, let's see what else. Spirit, anything else? So we have internal changes. We do have physical, external. Okay, anything else, Spirit, for group 2? What big changes are coming through for them? What else do we need to know? Oh boy, I got chills. This is something. Okay. We have a mix here. It is very clear to me that you guys in group 2, the concept of love and some kind of partnership it's very heavy. It's very heavy in your past / present. And it did show up again over here with these cards moving on into the future. First, though, we have some things here. We have the Hermit and the Five of Pentacles. All right. So it does look like you guys are going to be separating yourself. We already mentioned that, but this is true detachment, separation from whatever was holding you down, to the point where you're going to start to, or maybe already do, feel afraid and lonely, as if you're the only person on earth that is with you. Like, there's a lot of fear here. It's a feeling of abandonment. Now, all they're really telling you to do is to shift that perspective and to reach out to your soul and spirit family first and foremost. And then you will see this energy start to shift in terms of opportunities in general, in terms of love and safety. This is a beautiful soul connection that's coming through. And same thing for group 1. I'm just going to say the word soon. I'm not going to put a number on it. It's just soon. So there is an opportunity, a huge potential for deep soul love coming through for you guys. Some of you, it could be friendship. Yes, it could be a soulmate who is a friend. This is especially true for those of you that, well, let me not even finish that sentence, because it does look like you guys are exiting from some unhealthy situation in regards to love, but this is really renewing itself here. And you have success. This is going to be success within that area that I just mentioned, so that is really, really wonderful. But it's also going to be success in the area of this overarching card of opportunity for you. So it's not going to be limited to one thing, which is really, really great. Let's get a little more though. Spirit, can you please let us know for the 7 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, what are these opportunities coming through for group 2? What are these opportunities for group 2? Yeah, again, you guys are coming off a little bit similar in some aspect to group 1. Maybe you were drawn to that group as well. But when I asked that same thing and it was on the right side, this same card came up, okay? So the 8 of Swords, yes, you're going to be feeling quite empowered and free and abundant. Very different energy. This is the polar opposite energy of whatever you were feeling over here with the 9 of Swords, okay? So friendship is coming through. That I got loud and clear. Yes, it's like this harmony, this soul harmony here with the Lovers card is certainly going to that stays, but I do see friendship coming through. There's what else? Support, friendship, and just friendliness. There's like this air of friendliness that is coming through as well as your confidence and power, which is really wonderful. Yes, the Strength card. Just feeling much more there's not really any particular word, but just feeling, I mean, it's literally just the word strength in this case. Feeling stronger, more capable, more, just the word confident. I can't really, it doesn't really differ from that meaning. Just the Strength card is you guys in your sun power there. Let's do, what else? Let me get another deck for you though. Hold on. I want to get, let me try the Gilded Royale. Let's see. Spirit, any additional messages, please, for group 2? Anything else that we need to know? Group 2, what big changes? What big changes are coming their way? Okay, you have the 7 of Wands again. That's a little interesting. I wonder, what were you fighting for? Or maybe there was just fighting. Let's see. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords, and the Chariot. Okay. So with the 7 of Wands coming up twice, they're actually asking you to let something go because the push and pull is still existing within your aura, and you can't quite move on. It says falling on top of the 8 of Cups. You can't quite move on until you drop those wands. Some of you might be thinking, how can I drop my wand when there's 6 other wands pointed at me and trying to fight me, trying to pick all of these battles with me? And they're just simply telling you to walk away. All right? So kind of like the situation, energy, or person can only pick a fight or can only upset your balance if you grant them that access, is another message that's coming through. So be wary, be vigilant about this. This could be sneaking through. Yes, it is. Oh my God, I cannot. The 7 of Swords, it is going to be sneaky energy for most of you. You're not even going to notice when this is going to start to happen. This could be from a person, a situation, but most likely it's a person, right? This could be coming from a person that really is clever or crafty or just very manipulative with their words. Be careful. They're trying to trap you. They're trying to hook you. You don't have to take the bait. You can just simply walk away and protect yourself. Do some grounding and protective meditations and little rituals. Light your candles. Candles are so amazing. I have 3 of them. I usually just use 1, but I have 3 of them today for some reason. Use the crystals. Those are very protective as well. Okay, so 6 of Swords, you have that one. You have the 8 of Cups. You have the 2 moving on cards, as I call them. And what else? Yeah, it just seems truly like you're going to be walking away. I mean, this one has to do with that as well. Knight of Pentacles, Chariot. So with the Knight of Pentacles, this one is the slowest moving knight, although on this particular card, he doesn't really look that slow. I mean, I feel like, if anything, this is talking about taking practical steps to move forward, taking smart and practical steps that make sense. That's it. That's all they're saying. Now, with the Chariot, yeah, there's a choice that you might be making, or the movement is going to speed up. Let's look at that one specifically. Spirit, what can you tell us about the Chariot? What is the message behind the Chariot card? For group 2, please. Chariot. Oh, I see. Yes. Oh, boy. Yes, you are going, I mean, it kind of is the same message here, but just to expand on this message of moving on, specifically, I feel like you guys are going to be gaining a huge amount of your independence. 7 of Pentacles here, and we have the Judgment card for the second time. Very, very amazing energy with this one, because it not only told you that you're going to be ascending, evolving, and becoming enlightened once, it confirmed it. So that is, to me, it's like a double message, double energy. 7 of Pentacles, you're planting the seeds of a lot of success here, and a lot of, again, over here with the practical steps and stuff that just makes sense to you in regards to, well, how am I going to move forward? You know, I'm going to need this first. I'm going to need to sort out that, you know, and you're going to be taking these steps, but it's going to work is the whole point. Now, with the 3 of Wands, so we had 2 of Wands before, and now we have the 3 of Wands. Okay, look at the, you know, it was like the stormy seas at first, but now you're looking at it with a sense of hope and a sense of, yes, confidence, but it's just more of like certainty, like you know you can do this. So that's wonderful. And then we had the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I do feel like you were going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, similar to this energy over here. But at a certain point, you're going to be ready, very ready, as we see with the Chariot. You're going to be ready to move forward towards your happiness. 10 of Cups. Okay, so we saw the Lovers over here, and I did mention opportunities and success, friendship, love, all of that. It is coming through. I would probably say, let me see. For you guys in group 2, as long as you continue the path, you know, keep doing your best in the spiritual path. I do feel that this love energy is going to come through for you. I was being drawn to say either the month of June or the number 6 is significant. So depending on when you're watching this, I do feel the number 6 is significant in some way. Okay, now try not to, you know, overthink about anything. Overthinking tends to push energies away. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands. So a big element here for you guys is balance, harmony, and this kind of soul connection. Anything else, Spirit? Any different or additional messages for group 2? What big changes are coming their way? Anything else? We have the Eight of Swords again. And we have Justice. Good. Good, good, good. So, again, we have more balance, but the fact that the Eight of Swords is coming up for the second time, watch your mind. Watch the negative thoughts that start to sprout and throw you off balance. These are any negative thoughts. That could be something like, oh, that's never going to happen. I'm never going to have this, or I can't do that. Be careful, because you're being warned here with the Eight of Swords that this is going to trap you all over again. It is a cycle. So a cycle is bound to repeat itself until we intervene. Okay, so chop open, you know, those chains that are holding you captive and bring yourself back to balance. So yes, you will achieve that balance, but they are warning you here that this one, it could be a thing that's gonna repeat itself. Okay, so this is looking so far so good. And I would say that these are quite major. These are big changes. Anything else? Any other changes for group 2 that we need to know about, Spirit? Queen of Cups, Eight of Pentacles. Lovely. So finally, after all of this stuff, and you're coming back into better balance, you are going to come back into better flow. So with the Queen of Cups, this is good because you're becoming more spiritual, more creative, more aligned, and a lot more healed within the heart space. Eight of Pentacles is you're going to be regaining your sense of focus, working on potentially some kind of direction, path, purpose, project is what I meant. Eight of Pentacles, what are they going to be focusing on here? Some of you might be going back to school with the Eight of Pentacles. It might not be something you're aware of now, but maybe if you watch this video again in the future, you're going to be like, oh, maybe that's what she was talking about. Okay. Yeah, the Fool. You're starting a new path for yourself. It could be a career path, could be educational path, but there's something here coming through. Anything else with the Eight of Pentacles? Maybe some of you, it's connecting to your psychic and your spiritual self or your healing self. So it could be something with human services, or it could be something with spirituality where you're, but it's something you're really pouring over in terms of study or practicing. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else for group 2? What do they need to know for big changes? Okay, so finally we have, oof, I felt it. Five of Cups. You're going to be really releasing that thing that made you feel so heavy, heavy, heavy. One moment. Let me get Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. This is a very fortunate sign. Spirit, anything else about the Five of Cups? Okay, this is good that it came out at the end, you know, better late than never. Again, another friendly advisory here, my friends. Over here with the Five of Cups, someone might try to, again, bring you in this sort of heavy energy. It might be someone that you deemed as, it quite honestly is probably this person over here, because it's coming up as a counterpart, but I do feel like it could be a false counterpart. For some of you, this person, whoever this is, the King of Cups, I don't feel that they even know what they're doing. So just be cautious. They might trigger this Five of Cups energy again and kind of sink you down. So remember, protect yourself, cleanse yourself, like detach yourself in whatever way that you have to. But the Page of Cups is here as a protective kind of a card, and it's saying, you know, focus on your healing, focus on your spiritual path, and you're going to be safe as long as you just keep sailing forward. Bottom of the deck, we have Nine of Pentacles. You're alone here in this card, but in a good way. You're free, you're independent, you're standing tall in a garden of prosperity, and just feeling so powerful. Oh boy. Okay. Final message, final words for group 2. Final words. So we have the Three of Cups. Yes. High energy, friendship, harmonizing, socializing, and just being in general good vibrations here. Good vibes here. A lot of joy coming through here. Have fun with it. Whatever new path you are embarking on, just sincerely have fun with it. Even if it's not going to be perfect, there's a ton of wonderful opportunities, and like I said, and love and friendship coming through for you. So just go with it. Just go with it. Okay, so group 2, what a wonderful reading. I love this energy, and I really hope that this helped and that it resonated. If it didn't resonate at all, feel free to pick a different group, but that's what I have, and I wish you guys the best of luck on this new journey. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next reading. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 3, which is the yellow aventurine. So let's take a look. Spirit, this reading is for group 3. And the energies for them in their life right now, especially what big changes are coming their way. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 3. Okay. Let's see, Spirit, for group 3, what big changes are coming their way? Please and thank you for group 3. Group 3. You guys have a very, it's like a sort of a playful energy where you're just so open to adventure and play. Like I'm getting a childlike kind of an energy from you guys in a very good way. So let's keep going here. All right, group 3, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Justice card. Let's see. Ooh, the Nine of Cups. This is what I was feeling. So yeah, this is oh my gosh, this is giddy. This is a lot of excitement. Something's going on here that is going to excite you. Oh my God, it's gonna start, isn't it? It's gonna excite you greatly. The Knight of Cups here, I see the cup as completely overflowing with light. You guys, oh, I'm so excited for you. You guys are going to either discover or spend time on your passion. This is going to look very different, okay, for everyone. I would probably, I mean, so some of you are already very well aware of what that passion is. Maybe you haven't had time to spend on it. I mean, who has time, right? But over here, you finally get that opportunity, or maybe you just start. Maybe you just go for it, right? But this is huge. So with the Eight of Pentacles here, this is an intense amount of focus. This is balance and alignment, and actually being, what's the word? Just being able to channel divine guidance and inspiration. Maybe, I mean, maybe a lot of you are either writers or creators, or for some of you, I was getting the image of photography or film, something like that. But there's a ton of creativity going on here. I feel like you guys sincerely do know, at least in this stage that you're in, you know how to be that conduit for this divine energy, and boy, you're having a fun time doing it. That's why I felt that. I was like, yeah, it's like this playful energy. So if you guys don't usually have that energy, you are really going to start over here. So this is coming for you. So we have the Nine of Cups, ton of wish fulfillment, happiness, contentment, satisfaction. Look how happy that person is on the I mean, they might not look very happy, but they are. They just, this drawing. So we have here the Eight of Swords and the Temperance card. Beautiful combination, because it shows you're healing from this energy of feeling stuck or trapped, or just like, you know what I see for you guys? Very different from 1 and 2. They both got this card at some point. For you guys, I see you completely bursting out of these chains and just flying free, and you're sparkling. Your passion is going to enter your life. So some of you, like I said, are going to discover what that is. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, this is going to be something new that you're going to try or experience, or just like be exposed to in some way, whether that was accidental or you know, kind of planned it, but it's going to completely take you and you're just going to go with it. Okay, so this is super exciting. Let's see if this then has other sort of results that will change your life in other ways. Let's see what happens here. I'm so curious what it is, though. Okay, group 3. What else, Spirit, for their big changes coming their way? Okay. For group 3, big changes coming their way, please and thank you. Yeah, so the Judgment card I did mention in the other 2 groups. It's been coming out for the collective all over the place. Every single group got this card so far. You know, this is the energy we're in still. It's been a while. But for you guys specifically, the ascension or the evolving enlightenment for you specifically will be in the area of your passion, and therefore your sense of direction in life, as well as your balance. The World card, yeah, really, really coming full circle, but particularly with your fulfillment. So if you guys in group 3 have questioned your life path and have not yet felt fulfilled by what you're doing or where you've been, that's going to change. It's just such a giddy, playful energy that is so much fun. And I do think it's a little bit of a surprise, because that's why I was like, wait a minute, something isn't syncing up here. And so I'm thinking that most of you aren't normally in that energy because you didn't have this opportunity. We have the King of Pentacles. Sorry, I just heard like this strange noise and I'm like, okay, that was a little scary. I don't know what that was. We have the King of Pentacles here. Oh my God, something better not pop out. Oh goodness. It was coming from my left side. I don't know if some of you shared that energy with me, but that was a little creepy. Sometimes strange things happen here. So King of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. Speaking of the conduit I mentioned earlier, the Magician. Full-blown magician channeling. And then you have the Queen of Swords. This is kind of the same energy that I was getting from the Justice card. So clear space, clear mind, clear direction. Boom, let's go. You know, you're ready. You're just, there's this straight path, this clear path right in front of you. And you're so ready. You're so excited. Okay. Now, I want to potentially see what's going on here for those of you that have no clue what it might be. Spirit, for the Eight of Pentacles, can you please let us know what this is talking about? Eight of Pentacles, what does it mean? Okay, so for some reason we have the Tower. I feel like the Tower is a nice way of saying that whatever this shift is going to really shake your world. We have the Empress and the Two of Cups. And the Knight of Wands. I have to say, I didn't think that these kinds of, I mean, you have three cards that have to do with an energy potentially of like another person. I didn't think that that's what would come up. But one second, let me see. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Eight of Pentacles. What is this talking about? Okay. So yeah, it still stands that for a lot of you, it is going to be creativity with that Empress. Like, I just feel the sense of abundance. And with the Two of Cups here, what I'm actually seeing from this one is that this has to do with psychic inspiration, and I don't usually get that from this card. So I feel like you they're not telling me what this is. However, they're saying that you're going to get this strike of some kind of divine inspiration, reflection, or flow. Like the flow, the inspiration is going to strike you. You know, did you ever hear stories like that where there's like these famous musicians or like poets or, you know, creative people, and they just get that strike? That's what it's looking like here. So the image that I saw was somebody looking into that cup and seeing this clear reflection of themselves. So I don't think it has to do with like another person. Some of you, it maybe it was like a new connection. I don't know. But this is more about you guys and your sense of self. So we have the Knight of Wands again, talking about this thing that you've been passionate about for a long time, or will quickly find out that you're passionate about. Now we have the Nine of Wands and the Four of Swords. So I do feel that so with the Four of Swords, sometimes I see it as like, okay, let's sleep on it and just give it some time. So a lot of clarity, clear thinking is going to strike you, maybe in a dream, or just, you know, it'll be so sudden. You wake up one morning and you're like, oh my gosh, you know. So after like a lot of battles, after a lot of doubt perhaps. So that didn't answer what it's going to be, but that's simply because for most of you, you know what your passion already is, but the other smaller number of you, I can't tell you what it is because it's going to be so different for each of you. It's just going to be something that's going to excite you greatly. and it's going to be something that potentially for those of you guys that you've never tried before, and you just stumble upon it and it really, really, really gets you going. So maybe watch this video again in some time, let a little time pass, and then you might be like, oh my gosh, that's what it was. Okay, so let's get another deck and see. Let me get this one for you. This is the Golden Tarot. The other one is just Golden Tarot, but this is the Golden Tarot. Let's see. Spirit, do you have any other messages for group 3? Let's say big changes that are coming their way in an external sense. Group 3, big changes coming their way in the outer world, anything at all. Okay, I think we get the message. You have the Tower again. Oh God. Okay. The Empress again. Wow. Wow. Some of you might be having a baby. Oh gosh. It came up twice. It came up to... One of the other groups got that, and I mentioned fertility, but for you guys to have it twice paired with the Tower. Wow. Okay. If that doesn't resonate for you in a good way, please do not freak out. But it is something that I feel like is going to be relevant for some of you. I mean, that's quite a combo to come out twice. And then you do have the Knight of Swords here. Again, we have this fast-paced movement and excitement, and it's just glee. Let me get some more. Spirit, can you please let us know? I don't want to stray them in the wrong direction here. The Empress and the Tower, can you please clarify what this is for them? Okay. So this is quite interesting, actually. Oh, sorry, did I even show you the cards? I don't think I did. So this is a very beautiful deck. This is the Tower. You see their version. The Empress. I like that image a lot. Very peaceful. Okay, so we have... Okay, you're telling me a story here. And so over here, with the Empress and the Tower, basically the message here is that this is going to be a fortunate change. Okay, so whether or not you resonated with what I already said, this is a fortunate change. This is going to have to do with a dream coming true for you with the Star card. A dream or a hope, again, or a wish. Your wish is clearly coming true. What better message is that? What better answer for what big changes are coming through? Your wish with that. Then 3 major arcana cards in a row, and I will get to these, but you do have the 5 of Cups down here. So this is going to be so healing. Again, we had the Temperance card. This is going to be healing in a way that is going to fill your heart. Remember, I did see that with the Knight of Cups over here. It is so fulfilling within the space of your heart. I feel the love. I quite honestly am starting to feel that childlike energy for like starting a family or having some kind of a loving connection. If it's not resonating, that it could be something with childbirth. This is some kind of love connection that is coming through, and it's so beautiful. I'm feeling it right now. Okay, we have Justice again. Whoops. We have Justice again, and we have the Hanged Man. So whatever you needed to sacrifice or let go of, or whatever needed to be dropped from the equation, will happen. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so finally for you guys, group 3, you know how we kept saying in divine timing and alignment? It looks like your divine timing and alignment is right here. It's coming up. That is disclaimer, provided that you're not blocking it severely, because you could be, and when I say blocking it, this is blockage when it comes to severe negative thoughts or energy that you might be putting out there, or let's say if you're closing yourself off in a stubborn way, that obviously is not going to apply. But for those of you that are putting in the work, your divine timing, your divine alignment is coming very soon. It's coming close, okay? Clarity is coming soon too. Okay. So let's get a little bit more. Spirit, are there any additional messages? Anything about the Two of Cups for our group 3? Any other additional messages? We have Temperance again. I mean, look how connected you guys are. It's just these repeating messages of healing. I mean, some people don't like repetitive messages, but I just think of it as Spirit has your back. They're confirming all of the messages here. You're meant to hear this, okay? So yes, healing, balance, harmony. There's a rainbow in this one, okay? There's a huge blessing coming through here. So I know that that sounds very vague, but that word, what big changes are coming your way? A huge blessing. Spirit, is there anything else that you can tell us about the Temperance card? Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I really did keep hearing, so we did already get the message for the Empress, and then with the Emperor that just came out, I did hear the word being I did hear father. So if it's not resonating that you might become a parent, maybe it's something having to do just with family, but there's a huge blessing. So maybe you're not the parent. Maybe it's just, you know, within the family element of your life, there's this blessing and healing coming through, okay? Wait, did something? Yeah. Six of Swords, yeah. Moving on from these tumultuous waters, from these difficult past energies, moving on and healing, like I said, okay? Group 3. Seven of Swords. Okay, anything else? Yeah, it looks like in the recent... Oh, you got another Major Arcana card. Yeah. It looks like in the recent past there was a lot of conflict and fighting. Again, if that resonates with like some kind of a family dynamic or people near you. But yeah, here's the Emperor card. There's order returning. There's order, harmony, healing. Moving on from these difficult situations, and then Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords, and we have the Hermit. I just feel that whatever was hidden here with the Seven of Swords is going to be revealed. I mean, that's it. That's all they're saying. It's going to be revealed. So if you do feel that something was beneath your awareness and that it was really troubling you, it does look like that answer in itself is actually a big change. Okay, Spirit, any final messages for group 3? Any final messages? What big changes are coming their way? Okay. Oh my goodness. Yes. Okay. So, Queen of Pentacles. Again, some elements of home life, and some of you it could be finances or career, where there's just going to be so much abundance, healing, prosperity, and feeling much more stable and grounded with the Queen of Pentacles. And then we do have as well, we have the Seven of Cups. Much more opportunities are opening up, and it could be in the area of some kind of connectedness, love, or friendship. Okay, so we have the Lover's card. We had the Two of Cups before, and then we had the Nine of Cups, which is just so much happiness. But yes, this one, there's so much soul healing here. There's another love aspect that's coming into your life, not necessarily a romantic one, but something that fills your heart completely, okay? And like I said, provides, there's just so much opportunity and open avenues in this area as well. I feel called to get one more. Let's see. Final card. Let's get one final card. Whoops. Spirit, one final card for group 3. my god. Oh, the Death card. So again, Spirit has your back because the messages are they pretty much sound the same. The Death card is a rebirth and the releasing of sadness, of regret, of heaviness, of burden, any of these things. Okay, releasing of the burdens, seeing a brighter, sunny day ahead, a sense of hope, and just a renewal. So for a lot of you, the springtime or the warm weather is going to be very significant in regards to the rebirth, okay? So in terms of timing, if you were curious, that could resonate. That could very well be the case, okay? Wow, what a reading. Group 3, I'm dying out of curiosity to know just what is going on here. So if you do comment, let us know, of course, that this is the group that you picked. But this was awesome. I love the energy, and I really look forward to hearing what happens, okay? So group 3, again, if it didn't resonate at all, just feel free to pick a different group. I hope it did resonate. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in and for supporting my channel, and I am sending you blessings and love, and I will see you guys in the next reading. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 4, which is the Chakra Selenite Wand. So let's take a look. Spirit, this reading is for group 4 and the energies in their life right now, especially what big changes are coming their way. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 4. That upset me. Hold on. One more attempt. These cards just shuffle so well. These are the original Rider-Waite. I love these. Took me a while to get around to getting them. Spirit, for group 4, what big changes are coming their way? Group 4, please and thank you. Big changes coming their way. Ooh. The Wheel of Fortune? What a starting card. Yowza. A lot of changes. Okay, hold on. Oh, come on, guys. You're killing me. I think that this combination speaks for itself, but for those of you that don't like love readings, don't yell at me, but I mean, it's kind of obvious. If it's there, I have to call it out for what it is. We'll get to that. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. Like I said, the wheels are turning with the 7 of Wands. You only have 3 cards. That's a shy start. I mean, for me. 7 of Wands, right? But what a powerful combination. Okay, so group 4. I feel that in a particular area of your life that is very important to you, and that you know is going to make a significant shift and change for the better, you are going to be seeing, whether it's from you or some other source like spirit, you know, whatever it is, you're going to be putting a lot more effort and focus and climbing much higher than you ever did before with that goal. Okay, so you're really upping your game when it comes to this. This is going to actually change the entire game for you. With the Wheel of Fortune being the starting card, that is no joke. This is a serious shift within your life. Okay, so with the Lover's card, we'll see what else comes up for that. But things are locking into place here. Things are falling right into place in your life. You are being guided. It is so wonderful because I see this clear picture that you are being guided. It's like that feeling of being at the right place at the right time. Things are syncing up. And speaking of that word, you know, the synchronicities here, the little signs, the little angel numbers and things like this. You are being guided completely in the right direction. And the result is going to be joy and love. Spirit, what else for group 4? What big changes are coming their way? Group 4, please. Big changes for group 4. Okay, you remove yourself from blockages. The 4 of Pentacles could not wait to land right on top of the 7 of Wands. Remember, I said that you're going to be putting a lot more effort or seeing a lot more success in regards to some goal. And look, that is going to completely unblock or unlock whatever was keeping you in that stuck energy. This is so exciting because I know you've been waiting for this forever. The shift, the movement forward, I mean, it's just wonderful. Look at this. The Ace of Pentacles, a completely new opportunity, so much prosperity and abundance. It could be a career opportunity, it could be something with financial, it could be something with the area of your home life, but whatever it is, there's a huge blessing and fortune coming your way. Oh goodness. Okay, so we have the 3 of Wands. We also have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. We have the Strength card. and Judgment. Now, I did mention, you know, all 4 groups got the Judgment card. Not a surprise. We're in the time of Judgment. I posted a video last year about that topic, and I do feel that as a collective, we are really, really rising. Well, you know, if you're putting in the spiritual work, yes, you are right there with us, and moving on up and becoming more enlightened. Let me take a closer look. Spirit, can you please clarify the King of Pentacles? King of Pentacles. For some reason, I'm not getting that the King of Pentacles is your energy. For some of you it might be, but I am sensing that there's someone else coming through here. This potentially could be a younger person who is typically focused on money matters, career stuff, very work-oriented. I don't know, it could be an earth sign. We have the Knight of Pentacles. I mean, heavy earth energy, but not necessarily earth. But this person seems to be in a lot of distress. I mean, I was going to say, I don't know why they're coming up in your reading, but if it's relevant that it is perhaps a soul connection, that's why. Because if you are very connected to another person, they are showing up in your reading is all they want to say so far. Okay, so why are they here and what are the changes? We had another card. We have the Queen of Swords. It very well could be some sort of clarity, maybe communication. But let's ask. Let's ask again. Spirit, can you please let us know what is the message behind these cards here? The King of Pentacles. For group 4, what is the message here that they need to know? What is the change coming through maybe? Okay, the Hierophant. The Hierophant. With the Hierophant coming up, this could be some kind of reunion. Because the Hierophant, sometimes I typically think of marriage or commitment. So that could be relevant there. And then you have the Queen of Wands. Quite honestly, I feel like someone has had their eye on you. So, again, general reading. For the Lover's card and the Wheel of Fortune popping up immediately, I do feel that it's like a good 80 to 90% of you. It is having to do with this other person who is very much, very loudly in your energetic field. They make themselves known. It feels like they're on your mind all the time, and it's probably vice versa. It's probably the same thing. Okay, so if that does not resonate, you know, for the smaller number of you, I mean, the messages are still going to apply to self, but it does kind of look like for the most part but I don't see this as you. I see this as some other person or influence. Spirit, can you tell us a little more? Anything else that they need to know about that particular energy? If this is not resonating at all, feel free to pick a different group because these messages are pretty specific, okay? I don't want you to make it fit, but that's what I'm seeing so far. Anything else? Anything else? Okay. So we have the Emperor and the oh my golly. 3 of Swords and the Tower, all coming up with this Emperor energy. Okay, so sincerely, I am getting that the King of Pentacles is a masculine energy, someone who's probably very stubborn and unwilling to look at the truth of things, okay? This is not going to sound like a surprise. You guys probably already have heard me say this so many times, but I feel that, okay, I'm sorry that your person took over here, but they just have this habit. You're looking great. We're going to get more on you right after this, don't worry. But this is relevant to your situation. So your person who is probably younger, less experienced, and really not as with it as you are, they're showing up in your reading because the big changes is what's happening within their energetic field. They're going through a lot of pain. I do feel that this person that you're connected to, whether it's a romantic or a friendship, is some kind of a soul connection. It appears that they're going to be going through a dark night of the soul type of a situation. Very painful transformation that they seem to be undergoing now or will be very soon. Spirit, is there anything else that you want to tell us about that particular energy and the lovers? Anything else that they need to know? Group 4. Exhausting, right? So, I said exhausting, and then the 10 of Wands. I mean, how long is the merry-go-round gonna keep going? What I find just lovely, the card combination that we just revealed, the 5 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and the Fool. So, we go from the 5 to the 10 of Cups. I'll take it. It doesn't really matter if you are going to end up with anybody or whatever is going on in the situation. You're going to have so much happiness coming through. This is bright energy, sunshine, rainbow, new beginning, new adventure, purity. So this is going to wash away all of the darkness and the heavy energy of the 5 of Cups, the regret. There's like, ugh, I feel it. It's just, I don't even know if it's coming from you, but there's regret and guilt and gross blah. I can't even house that energy. Eek. I just don't like it. It's going to wash away and transform into the 10 of Cups. So the big changes that are coming up for you, it's a ton of self changes, yes, in terms of your success, your evolution, your growth, expansion, unblocking yourself, doing so much better in terms of whatever you were striving for, fighting for, and you couldn't quite have success. It's coming through. Okay, and you're embarking on a totally new adventure and beginning. And yes, going back to this over here, it does seem that this person that you're most likely connected to is also going to be doing the same. So let's get some more cards from a different deck here. Group 4, and let's see how this is all connecting. Spirit, if you might indulge us here. For group 4, can you please give us a little more information? What big changes are coming their way? Maybe in an external sense, anything else? Big changes coming up for them. Group 4. The Fool. You're definitely starting a new beginning. I mean, come on, for this to be confirmed right away is so special and so beautiful. What else can you tell us about the Fool? What kind of a new beginning? What kind of adventure? The Fool, twice. Maybe you take a risk or something? Let's see. There's, okay, King of Cups. What? Wait a minute. Why is the King of Cups coming up? Get out of here, King of Cups. We didn't ask for you. Stop hijacking every single group 4 reading. I swear you guys in group 4 have heard this 1,000 times. Who are you, King of Cups? What is the message behind the King of Cups? I'm telling you, this has been happening for like a year straight for almost every group 4. Okay, I'm done. I can't with you guys. Clarifying the King of Cups is the Queen of Cups. Seriously? This is a divine counterpart connection. Why? Okay, I get it. Whoever you are, King of Cups, I get it. You keep, like, it's like someone putting their hand in my face trying to get my attention, and I'm like, I was trying to get some other information. Boy, I'm not mad at them. I'm just saying that for those of you guys that have consistently chosen group 4, we all share an energy stream together, and this just always happens. Okay, so that's interesting. For most of, yes, you're going to have a new beginning in your own way, in your own success. Don't worry, that's going to still be there. But they're trying to make it clear that this divine connection is still present within your energetic field. It is still present within your mind, your soul. You can feel this at all times, and they just are here to tell you that it's not over. Let me just say quickly that for some of you, you might not be happy to hear this, and I do read the comments. Some of you are just like, oh God, let this person go away, okay? So if it is the case that this person is toxic or you just are not having it, do be sure to protect yourself. And yes, it is entirely your choice, but like, you know, these messages of reunion or just them coming up is coming up for a reason. And the way that I'm seeing it, in a sense of like, if you do feel, okay, if you feel that this person is important to you in your life and you do want them to come back into your life, for those of you guys, I do see that this person does make quite a transformation, okay? Now again, just be cautious. If that's not what you want, and you want it and you're not trusting of this person and they have a dark toxic energy, please do not try to make these messages fit in that regard, okay? But let's keep going. Let's get more about you if they will let me. Spirit, what else can you tell us? Wheel of Fortune? Wheel of Fortune for group 4. But yeah, this energy is just very persistent. That's why I just had to go with it. But Wheel of Fortune, Spirit, what else for group 4? Group 4. The Wheel of Fortune, what is that telling us here? All right, we have the Five of Cups again. What is the message behind the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Cups? So basically, you know, I mean, the obvious message there is that the time of sadness and loss is coming to an end. At least this wave of it, and you're going to continue to grow and evolve. I mean, that's never going to stop, but I do feel that a big shift is happening in regards to that heavy, dark energy. Anything else? Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune. Okay. I mean, talk about mirroring. You do have the Tower. This is not going to be a devastating loss or shift for you guys, you know, so don't worry. But I do feel that if anything, yeah, look, Nine of Wands. So a lot of battles here that you fought in your past, you're still battling probably that sad energy over here, this heavy energy over here. So the wheel keeps turning, and it's becoming smoother and more seamless, and it's rolling along. We're moving forward. That's it. We're moving forward. Spirit, any other major changes, big changes coming for group 4, let's say in their external world? Anything else? Group 4, big changes. Okay, group 4. Big changes, big changes. You guys have been walking this path for a long time. Ancient souls, you've been, I mean, as I said that the Hierophant comes out, you're so connected to Spirit. You are just so wise, very, very ancient souls. And I know, again, I've been saying that for like a long time. I think a card flipped, but I can't find it right now. Okay. So we have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. So, I mean, all of the lifetimes and in this lifetime that you have spent with a sense of loss, with a sense of pain from the battles, from the transformations, because transformations are meant to be painful. Change and new beginnings are going to naturally be painful because we're adapting and we're adjusting. Okay, so the best thing that you can do for yourself is actually just that word itself, to be adaptable. Think of animals in the wild. They are up against extreme conditions, but they adapt in order to survive. So for you guys, just think of that. Be adaptable, flexible, and you are already resilient. But when I say adaptable, just try to go with it, you know, maneuver around, navigate, and go with that flow of things, because you are being, I can clearly see here that you are being guided in the right direction, as long as you just go with it. Okay, so try not to block yourself up with either resistance, expectations, or stubbornness, or pride, you know, whatever. Fear is another one. So trust, surrender, and go with the flow. So yes, the Hierophants, very connected. Look, a staircase leading up to a light. This is you guys. Maybe in a previous life you might have been some kind of a high priest or priestess, because that's what this card is. It's a very beautiful message there. Okay, what else? Let's see. Okay, Spirit, do you have any new messages for group 4 and any big changes coming their way? Anything else? I just think this is so cute. For some reason, there's a squirrel. The squirrel is looking up saying, oh my god, my house is being struck by lightning. What's going on? So, might be very surprising. Shit, whoopsie. Okay. So we have the Eight of Pentacles, a lot more focus here, a lot more, what do you call? Yeah, pairing up with the Seven of Wands, a lot more focus, dedication, and again, I just really sense that you guys are going to be upping your game entirely. You're going to be kicking butt in regards to a particular goal, or like maybe small couple of goals. So whether that's your work, your career, your finances, some of you are going to be really working hard on your physical bodies and becoming healthy and strong and vibrant. That's awesome. I feel it. Ooh, I feel that. Yes. Just having so much fun with, like it could be strength training. It could be dancing, working out, walking, hiking, any of these things. Others of you, it's going to be something you're going to be pouring your mind into. It's probably a little bit of both, right? It's going to be pouring your mental focus and mental strength into, whether it's reading, writing, creativity, what else? Like learning something. Seven of Cups. You won't believe the amount of opportunity and energy for like just all these frequencies are going to be opening up for you. You're not even going to know which one to choose, but you will, and you will be very dedicated and diligent. But this particular Eight of Pentacles, you're holding a candle here. Yeah, so you're going to be very much guided by this divine light the entire way through, whatever it is you're learning, working on, or focusing on. And the Wheel of Fortune again. Okay. You are sincerely reaching a new level of balance, of clarity, of discipline, or diligence. You're very grounded too, especially compared to the past energy that I was sensing. It feels like here with the wheel, nothing can shake you. Such a warrior energy too. Okay, anything else? We have the World at the bottom of the deck. Very nice. Any other final messages, Spirit, about anything for group 4? Any other big changes? Anything else that we need to know for group 4? Ace of Cups. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, so we have the Ace of Cups and the Page of Swords. So, yeah, could be new beginning in love, friendship, connectedness, soul connection, potentially communication with the Page of Swords. Spirit, anything else about the Ace of Cups and the Page of Swords? What do we need to know about this card combo here? The Ace of Cups and the Page of Swords, Spirit. Nine of Pentacles. Someone might be getting themselves single here. That's interesting. Seven of Wands. Let's do one more. Okay. Six of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. So with the Nine of Pentacles, either someone, whether it's you or this person who kept popping up, someone here is going to be gaining their independence. It does strike me as someone who, because the Nine of Pentacles, I think of someone who's single, right? They're standing tall on their own, but feeling really good, confident, prosperous. And then we have the Seven of Wands again. It's like that energy, I don't know, it could just be mirroring each other. But with the Six of Pentacles here, I actually this could have been a situation that had to do with some kind of unfairness or something having to do with someone taking from you, or someone in the situation was giving too much and the other person was taking too much, right? There was an unfairness about a situation in your past. I see someone making things right and giving back is actually what I see from there, because you can see the way that they're holding the pentacle, right? So I see this person taking this pentacle and offering it to you, or it could be vice versa depending on your situation. Okay, Spirit, can you give us a final, just to see, a final message about the Ace of Cups? Is there any other specifics that you can give for us with the Ace of Cups? But this is quite a healing Ace of Cups. A very beautiful Ace of Cups. Anything else that we need to know here? Especially, you know, you did get the King and the Queen. Okay, so the last card, and I won't draw anymore. I just was curious. So I said the Fool came up twice, the King and the Queen of Cups. I mean, this could be a best friend. It could be a soulmate. It could be just someone here is really mirroring you, and again, making themselves known. Now, Ace of Cups is clarified by the Star card. I think, did I say that up here somewhere? This is wish fulfillment. The Star card, something is going to be fulfilled. A wish is going to be coming true that you've been thinking about for quite some time. And even though the hope has been back and forth, you've been a little bit wavering, I do feel that deep down you have kept hope, and you have kept hope and faith alive. And Ace of Cups, like I said, very healing. Again, for some of you, it might not be the person from the past, especially if they're toxic. Let's not even go there. If someone's toxic, and like, I mean, if you know intuitively that you're not meant to be with this person, please, by all means, cleanse yourself of that. But this is very healing. So it could be, yes, I do feel it's the reunion aspect, but it could be a cleansing of the heart and a new, bright soul energy coming through. In either way, there's a wish being fulfilled here. This is, I love this card from this particular deck. It's so pretty and just, it's so magical. I just love this. So continuing, for you guys, continuing to be connected. Oh, it's the Light Seers Tarot, by the way. Continuing to be connected to the divine and following your heart and not losing your way just because of your faith and your hope alone. This is just so awesome. Okay, so yes, have faith, trust, surrender, keep going. So group 4, that's what I have for you. I hope it helped. And if it didn't resonate at all, feel free to pick a different group. But I hope it did. And I really look forward to hearing how things go. Let us know in the comments what's going on with you guys. So I'm sending you love and blessings, and I thank you for being here and for supporting my channel. I love you all, and I will see you next time, okay? Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.